Is everyone here? Oh, finally, the brainwriting party. Okay, I will give a very brief introduction for our brainwriting. And first of all, hello everyone, and I'm so glad to having you here in our last part of our workshop, the brainwriting, and welcome. I am one of the hosts of our brainwriting part, and you can call me my given name, Yang. And the reason why we have this brainwriting is because we think the Q&A time between the very great presentations are very limited. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to have a further discussion in this brainwriting part. And also we will do this brainwriting, start with 2 questions, as we can see here. Also the purposes of our brainwriting. The first of all is we will discuss what the situations result in the extras. Extras means the overtrust and undertrust, as they are explained by the invited speakers and also Dr. Liu for today in today's presentations. And the second question is based on the discussed situations. We will give some solutions and ideas, and also the solutions and ideas could be think from the human-machine interface perspective, and also could be considered as non-HMI perspective. Both are okay. So it's very open and very free. Just open your mind and join us. And as you can see here, it's the overview of the whole thing we will discuss in the brainwriting. And I think all the participants now can, who have registered, can go into this board, and we can like see each other on the whiteboard. And as you can see on the left side in the pink is the group A. And in this group, we will discuss about the trust calibration between the passengers and the passengers or the drivers and the autonomous vehicle. So it's an in-vehicle trust calibration. And on the right side in the purple blue color, we will discuss about the trust calibration between the pedestrian or the cyclist or the driver in the manual driven vehicle and the autonomous vehicle. For how to do this, we will separate into 2 groups as you registered before. And after we discuss in the separating room, we will like go back to the main board together again to do a summarize and share your ideas, share your solutions. You have talked with your team members, and then to share it with other group and have some questions or further discussion after well. So yeah, this is like the whole structure of the brainwriting. If you cannot see the details just now, it doesn't matter, because our co-host in the separating room will give you more details and tell you or guide you how to do this with this brainwriting. And now, before we get started, I will give a brief introduction or give you some small tips of how to work with the Miro board. We use Miro because it's like in this special period, it gives us a platform that we can work together and we can see each other on the same whiteboard. So it's kind of very convenient for us now. And if you have never used this, you totally don't need to worry about this. I just give you some small tips and it's totally enough for today. Here we can like start with the navigation. Let me, sorry, yeah, there's the toolbox. Here on the right side, there's a button named settings. And you can click here and you can find the navigation mode. And if you use the mouse, you can choose the mouse and click apply. Then you can drag and zoom in and zoom out with the button, with the left button and also the scrolling, the mouse wheel. And if you use the trackpad, if you work with the laptop, you can choose this and click apply. Then you can drag or zoom in or zoom out of the whiteboard. You can have a try as you like in this part. And another tool is the sticky note. Here is the sticky note on the left toolbar, and you can click it and click on the blank whiteboard. So all the participants can do this, can have a small practice on wherever you like in this whiteboard. And yeah, this is the very main tool we will use for today's screenwriting. And another idea, you can have this sticky note that just have a shortcut on the N on your keyboard, or you can double click after you already have one sticky note. So yeah, it's not too it's not a very hard work. Just have a try of this. And then you can click whatever you want to click here. But you don't need to like pay attention to or measure about the font size or the size of the sticky note. You just need to focus on what you want to write down and what you want to share with us, your ideas. Our co-host will help you to adjust the size or the font size after a while. And the third tool is the connection. So if you think this two sticky note has the relationship, and you can use the connection line to connect them. Yeah, perfect. I've seen the emoji. And yeah, could everyone follow me and use the sticky notes? If you have questions, just ask me directly or write it in the chat bar. Also fine to us. And another function is if you can't, because the board is very big, sometimes you just miss yourself in this whiteboard, you can click my portrait here, and then you can directly find where I am. So it's very functional. I think, yeah, that's all the very simple tools for Mirrorboard, and it's totally enough for today's screenwriting. Yeah, if you have any questions, just ask me. Or if you have any questions about Mirrorboard, you can ask of the whole co-host when you do the operation. Both are okay. And after the introduction of the Mirrorboard, I would like to give some small tips of how to do the screenwriting. I believe that all of you are very experienced in doing screenwriting, but I just give you some small remind here. In our screenwriting, there's no judgment or criticize. So every idea from everybody is good. And second, you don't need to think like consider if the idea is good enough. If it is a perfect idea, it totally doesn't matter. Just share your crazy, immature, and very open ideas to us. And I think your idea could be an inspiration to others, to other participants, because we will work like a group, and your idea can give some hints to other participants. And so just give the ideas as more as possible. Just write down what just come into your mind, and it's intuitive reflection, and then you can write down the sticky notes. Yeah, I think that's the introduction of the screenwriting. And now at present, we can go into the separate room in the Zoom here. And my co-host will give you more details in the break room. And then we, after the discussion in the group A and group B separately, and we come back to the main board to the summarize and the wrap up. Let me check the breakout room. I will share the link here of the breakout room. Group A and Group B. I think everyone who has registered has received an email with the group different groups link. So I will share you here also in the chat. Okay, I think it's a time that we can go to the separating room and we can see each other later. I think should be about 1 hour. Okay, and enjoy and have fun. See you later.
Just one comment. So to join in, besides of the mirror board, you can you need to just join in the breakout room. You can click the breakout room and select the corresponding. Yeah, it pop up. So you can just click join and enter the breakout Zoom link.